look at your site-wide navigation. And I'm going to pick on the Shopify site. They do an amazing job. Their navigation is very outcome oriented, simple, clean, outcome driven. If you're looking for inspiration, I strongly encourage you to go to Shopify's site, look how they set it up, and figure out if there's ways that you can make your navigation on your site clear, easier to navigate, and frankly, kind of that outcome oriented. That's what we're all going to a site for, right? Another big one for me is readability. So again, I'm going to pick on the Shopify site because this is what kind of sparked the thought process for me. But when you go to Shopify site, their margins are actually pulled in, so they don't take up the full screen. They actually have the indented. And at first, it takes you back because you haven't probably seen that in about the last 10 years. And as I've researched it more, it's intentional. And part of why, at least my perception, it's intentional, and it's because it increases readability. So as you narrow down margins, it allows the reader and your eyes to be more focused on the content that's on the screen. And as you play with different font sizes, et cetera, it helps with overall readability on a site, which matters, right? Especially when you're reading a bunch of content on the page. So even things around design, and go and look at different sites. I mean, Shopify is a monstrosity of a website and a company as a whole. I think they're doing really interesting things with design that at first when I looked at it, I was like, oh, I don't get it. But now as you research it more, I think it's a really interesting use case around readability, navigation, the importance of navigation. And I would strongly encourage you to look at sites like that for inspiration.